If you get up even once to pee at night, you're losing more than just sleep. It's a problem that millions of people shrug off as inevitable, a simple fact of aging or a minor inconvenience. But what if I told you that a single trip to the bathroom at 2 in the morning could be quietly sabotaging your health in ways you never imagined? There's one strange trick doctors know that could stop it, and you've probably never tried it. Night urination, or nocturia, isn't just an old age annoyance. Behind the dimly lit stumble down the hallway at 1:42 a.m., behind the groggy trip to the bathroom at 3:08, there's a story your body is trying to tell. Each time you wake up to pee, you interrupt your body's most critical phase of rest, deep, restorative sleep. But the consequences are more than just next-day grogginess. Nocturia silently stresses your heart, raises your blood pressure, and makes falls much more likely. Every time you shuffle half awake in the dark, the risk of tripping or slipping increases, especially as you age. And it's not just the bathroom trips themselves. It's the cascade of health challenges that follow chronic sleep disruption night after night. What's more, the cause is often something you do every single evening, without thinking. When most people hear nocturia, they immediately blame their bladder. Maybe it's weak, maybe it's aging, maybe it just can't hold enough anymore. But here's the real secret: it's not always your bladder's fault. Sometimes the real culprit is your legs. Throughout the day, gravity pulls fluid down into your lower body, your feet, your ankles, your calves. By evening, that fluid is trapped, pooling invisibly beneath the skin. You might notice swelling, or you might not. But as soon as you lie down at night, gravity releases its hold. That pooled fluid surges back into your bloodstream, making a beeline for your kidneys. Your kidneys, suddenly faced with this flood of extra fluid, kick into high gear, filling your bladder again and again throughout the night. This cycle happens to millions of people, regardless of age. It's even more common if you stand or sit for long hours, if you have mild heart or kidney issues, or if you simply eat a bit more salt than you should. And here's the catch: you can drink water earlier in the day, you can limit fluids before bed, but unless you address the trapped fluid in your legs, your kidneys will still get that late-night surprise. So, what can you do? The midnight fix is simpler than you think. First, try the 15-minute lift. Before you go to bed, lie down and raise your legs above your heart for 15 minutes. You can rest them on a stack of pillows or the back of your couch. This gentle elevation helps drain excess fluid from your legs back into your bloodstream, but crucially, it happens while you're awake. That gives your kidneys time to process and excrete the fluid before you fall asleep, reducing the chance of a midnight bladder alarm. Second, time your last sip. Stop drinking fluids 2 hours before bedtime. This doesn't mean you should skimp on hydration. Just shift your water intake earlier in the day. Drink plenty throughout the morning and afternoon, then taper off as evening approaches. This gives your body ample time to use and process the fluids you need, while minimizing the burden on your bladder at night. Third, consider the bladder strength drill. Many people develop a habit of going to the bathroom just in case, even when they don't actually need to. Over time, this trains the bladder to signal urgency at lower volumes. Instead, try holding your urine just a little longer during the day, never to the point of discomfort, but enough to gently retrain your bladder's capacity. As your bladder adjusts, you may find those nighttime urges fade away. These fixes might seem simple, but their impact is profound. Every night you wake up to pee, you lose up to an hour of deep, healing sleep. It's not just about feeling tired the next day. Deep sleep is when your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and consolidates memory. It's the secret to a resilient immune system, steady mood, and even a healthy weight. Miss out on deep sleep for weeks, months, or years, and your body pays the price. Higher blood pressure, increased risk of heart disease, slower healing, and accelerated aging. The cost of broken sleep is steep. Studies show that people with nocturia are more likely to fall and injure themselves, especially in the dark. They're more likely to develop high blood pressure, heart problems, and even depression. The constant interruption of sleep disrupts natural cycles in your body, leaving you more vulnerable to disease. And the longer it goes on, the harder it is to reverse. But the good news is, you can fix this. The power is in your hands, and it starts tonight. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning after a full, uninterrupted night's sleep. The sunlight streams in, and you feel refreshed. Clear-headed, energetic, ready to take on the day. No fogginess, no aches, no memory of stumbling in the dark. That's not just wishful thinking. It's the promise of restoring control over your sleep and your health. So tonight, give it a try. Set aside 15 minutes before bed to elevate your legs. Shift your water intake earlier in the day, and be mindful of your evening habits. If you can, retrain your bladder to hold just a bit more. These small changes can add up to a dramatic difference. Tomorrow morning, you might open your eyes and realize you slept straight through for the first time in years. No midnight interruptions, no racing thoughts, no groggy shuffle to the bathroom. Just deep restorative sleep, the kind that helps your body heal, your mind recharge, and your heart stay strong. Millions have transformed their nights and their health with these simple steps. You deserve a night of peace, a morning of energy, and the lifelong benefits of deep, uninterrupted sleep. Don't wait until the cost of broken sleep catches up with you. The fix is simple, the science is clear, and the results can be life-changing. Tonight, reclaim your sleep. Your body, your mind, and your future will thank you.